Hello, friends. Really happy to welcome you all to a new episode of the Mind Maverick today. My topic for the day is whether Jesus comes across to you as a people pleaser in the Bible. So, when we look at all the transactions of Jesus in the Bible, we can surely detect that the people whom he moved along with were mostly the afflicted, not even mostly, 100% people who were afflicted in the society. People who were tax collectors, or whether it be the fisher folk, or whether it be the women who were cast away by the society, or all the afflicted, the lepers and the blind. These were the people that Jesus was always seen with. Now, what does this mean? So, what kind of people did Jesus always surround himself with? These were not the kind of people that you were supposed to please or supposed to make happy in the real sense of the word. When the Pharisees and the Jews accused Jesus of not adhering to the norms of the society, his only answer was that he would never give up on the poor. Jesus was even quite rigid in this regard, because when you look at the Bible and when he was questioned regarding his association with the so-called sinners, Jesus always made clear that it was these kind of people that he had come to meet in his lifetime, not the wealthy, the rich, or the people who had a higher status in the society. So, what Jesus meant by saying that he was the Son of God had nothing to do with status or a degree or a title. Now, let's come to a contemporary point of view. When we look at the society today, many of us have been raised with the thought of giving respect to titles, degrees, status of people, and the positions they hold. So sometimes when we make decisions, we base our decisions with regard to the titles, the positions, or the riches of the people that we are associated with. Let me give an example of who a people pleaser might be. For example, supposing A has made a plan to visit his or her parents during the weekend. And because it's a long time since he or she has gone to visit his or her parent. And C comes along and says, let's go and party this weekend. And A, even though knowing that he or she has to go and meet the parents that weekend, feels bad to hurt the friend C who has invited him or her for partying, and says yes reluctantly. So when A does this, A is not true to himself or herself, is not authentic in his dealings. Let me give you another example. Friends, you might have two friends, one of whom might be a very ordinary person from an ordinary playing just a mediocre role in life, and the other might be a very rich or an influential person who's going to make a lot of impact in the world around him or her. So when these two approach you on some urgent matter, whom would you oblige, or whom would you help out? Would you be true to yourself and be authentic and be fair in your decision towards whom you should help? Or or would you allow yourself to be influenced by the status or the riches or the titles or the degrees that uh, the particular person holds in the society? So think again, dear friends, these are just commonplace examples that I am giving you because I don't want to be too specific and go into the matter. You know what I mean. So the first thing is, when you try to please people, you are not being authentic, you are not being fair to yourself, you are not being fair to the people around you who deserve your attention more, and you are just being hypocritical in the ways that you act. So when you act based on these kind of factors, finally you cannot even respect yourself. So thank you for listening to me, my dear friends. Let's be like Jesus Christ, who came for the others and who was never a people pleaser. Let's try to do our best to help people who have genuine intentions. Thank you. If you like listening to me and if you would like to know more about my writing, please visit my YouTube videos and like them. And you can find the link for my books under my videos. So thank you, my friends. This is Rosalind Bosco signing off.